Alright, so in this video, I'm showing you how to use the Bash Bunny to recon a machine and use that information to access the SMB shares. So right now I'm loading up the payload. And here's the README file if you want to pause it and read through all this mess. Alright, now I'm switching payload over to switch 1. And I'm going to let it do its thing. And the Bash Bunny takes a few seconds to boot up and start running the payloads. But this payload runs pretty quick. It started now. And this one's just a few seconds. The light is green, it's a hacked machine, so we're good to go. Now we're going to put it back into my Linux machine. It's a little hard to see because I'm using the full screen for this, but yeah, so here's the looted file that I got from that. It shows everything about this machine that you can possibly think of: the machine name, what's inside it, the users, private IP, the public IP, which the one that's shown in this one is not my public IP, so don't even try it. But yeah, it has a lot of extra information that you can use for other side quests. So I am right now making a directory for my word list to kind of speed up the enumeration. So I'm making up the users list and the password list. And Nano, I know, go ahead and make fun of me. I know a lot of people prefer other ways of making files, but this is how I like to do it. Alright, so now I'm booting up Metasploit, and I'm looking for SMB logins. And I'm going to go ahead and use that one. And now it's time to set up all of our options. And here's all the different options you can change. So I'm setting to create sessions to true, so I can just go ahead and jump in and get started on everything. And I will set the R host. And I'm going to tell it where the user list is. And I'm going to tell it where the password list is. Now, I'm going to run this exploit, and I'm going to have a huge, major brain fart here. So I'm going to try to troubleshoot what went wrong. And you'll see what I mean here in a second. Alright, so here's where I start getting a little panicked because I don't want to have to re-record this video. But essentially what I'm doing here is I'm looking at my spelling, because 9 times out of 10, if something doesn't work right for me, it's usually the spelling. But in this case, it's actually, I forgot to move my word lists over to my demo folder directory that I just made. So you'll see me actually struggle to move that over as well after I discovered what happened. It's like I had a brain fart from then on throughout the rest of this video, but I didn't feel like re-recording it. yeah, you can already tell that the gears are moving in my head, and I'm like, what in the world is going on here? You see a little mini panic going on there. And that's when I determined that my word lists are still on my desktop. And even getting to my desktop, I was struggling. Like, I'm telling you, when I had a brain fart, it was a major brain fart. And there we go. Now I'm starting to get it back together again. And there they are. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and run this thing again. And you can tell I'm getting some matches. So from here on out, I'm going to look at my sessions, and I have 2 sessions, and I'm going to pick the first one. And now I'm in that session, and sometimes if you get stuck, you gotta type help, look up the help file or whatever, and it'll give you all the options you can choose. But this is just me showing you that if you ever get stuck, you still have that. But what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go look at the shares that are available. And then I'm going to access one of those shares. And I'm just going to navigate around to prove that I'm inside